Hey, what is up, everyone? Today we're taking a look at White Cannibal Queen. I'm covering it up here because there is some nudity on this cover, and I have to censor it, right? I have to cover it up. But this is VS number 493. It's going to be hard for me to hold this up the whole time, so let me show the back real quick, which I also think has some nudity, but, I'll just cover that up too. So, White Cannibal Queen. This is a Jess Franco movie. I'll show the inside. How about that? That's less likely to get me in trouble. So, La Dea Cannibal, right? Cannibale. So, that's the inside artwork. This is the original poster artwork, I want to say. Otherwise, it's the same as the slip. I like this a lot better. This should have been the slipcover artwork. I don't know. I did not like this one. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. But it's just kind of, it just exists, right? It's like, I'm not a big fan of cannibal movies in the first place. I'll just start by saying that, right? I don't like the Green Inferno. I don't really care for, what is that one? Cannibal Holocaust. A lot of those movies I'm just not into, right? So I didn't expect to like this in the first place. Now, I was pleasantly surprised that I didn't hate it more than I did, but it's got an interesting story, right? Basically, a explorer is exploring through the Amazon, I want to say, and they get attacked by cannibals, right? They're on a boat. Cannibals attack the boat. The dad happened to walk away. His wife gets eaten, and their young daughter, she is hiding in the corner. She gets kidnapped by this cannibal tribe, and she becomes their queen, right? She is the White Cannibal Queen. But it does an interesting thing where it's like these cannibals are saying they're going to use the White Cannibal Queen to get back at the white man, right? They want to get back at the white race. And it's just like, I don't get that. Like, I don't know. Why would they trust her, but they don't trust the rest of the white people? I guess because they raised her, maybe, and now she's one of them. I don't know. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But Jess Franco, you don't really have to make a lot of sense as long as you show some TNA, some tits and ass. That makes up for a great movie in Jess Franco's book. So you get plenty of that. You get titty eating. You get cannibals biting and eating titties. And that's probably their favorite part in this movie because you get it a couple times. You get to see them just chowing down on some tit. And I don't know. I just, it doesn't do anything interesting, and it's just very boring. And there's a lot of, all the cannibal sequences, it's just very slow. And there's like slow-mo shots of them biting on people. And it's clearly Italian people who are wearing... they're wearing blackface, they're wearing face paint, and it's just very uncomfortable. The noises they're making while they're eating people, the close-up shots, the slow-mo, it's very just disorienting and gross, and I just didn't like it. Now, there's some really stupid shit in this movie. The main character, the dad, right, he's going to go back and find his daughter after all these years, and finally save her from the cannibals. I think he thinks that's where she's at, and he is right. And he, upon first entrance to go to the Amazon to try to find these cannibals, right? He gets attacked by a group of them, and they tear his arm off. Now he escapes, but the entire movie he has one arm, and there are times where he's fighting the cannibals with one arm. And I won't spoil anything, but there's a big major thing that happens, and you think he'd be at a big disadvantage, right? But he's not. He somehow is not. He also blackmails a slew of people, essentially. He doesn't really blackmail them, but he coerces them to go with him. And they, of course, meet their demise, and it's his fault. But, I just don't think he has any care in the movie. And they play it off like, oh, it's going to be a fun thing. Let's go find these cannibals. It's like, no. You're going in and potentially going to die by being eaten by cannibals, and you think it's going to be this fun expedition, this is going to be so cool. No, it's not. So Not a fan of this movie. It's silly, goofy. So there's that. At least it has that going for it. The next one I'm going to talk about, I don't think even has that. But I don't know. I wouldn't buy this. If I honestly don't even want this in my collection. I'm going to keep it anyways, but 'cause I'm just stupid, I guess. But I wouldn't buy this, guys, unless you want to collect your Jess Franco movies. I don't want to steer anybody in any direction. Like, you can make your own opinion, right? You can form your own opinion on these movies, but I'm telling you right now, like, for me, in my opinion, this was not even enjoyable bad. It was just so bad that it's like, oh, why am I watching this? I don't know. Very disappointed with the slate of Vinegar Syndrome releases. On the fence, really, all right? And I'm probably ranting at this point, but I like getting stuff I've never heard of or seen, but I think about, like, what people would be paying for this, and that's just crazy to pay full price for this movie of all movies. So, anyways, breaking down the special features, we've got two different language tracks, the Italian language track and then obviously the English dub. I watched it with English dub. I didn't think it mattered all that much. Commentary track with film historians Eugenio Ercolani and Troy Howarth. Jungle Holocaust, a 31-minute interview with actor Antonio Mayans. Sardonic Cannibals, a 33-minute interview with Stephen Thrower, author of Murderous Passions, the delirious cinema of Jess Franco. You've got European Cannibals, a 33-minute interview with film historian Eugenio Ercolani. Meat Market, 28-minute interview with film historian Alessio Di Rocco. And that's it. That's all you've got here. So Jess Franco made a crock of shit with this movie, and I will not watch it again unless I'm just in the mood to be bored. If I want to go to sleep, maybe. But then I don't want to wake up to the slurping sounds of cannibals either. So I'm in a weird position with this movie. I didn't hate it. I'm really shitting on this. I did not hate it, but I did not love it. I'm like in the middle because it's just so bad, but it's so silly. I don't know, guys. I'm confused on this one. I'm conflicted, but if you've seen this, let me know your thoughts down below. I'd really be interested to hear what other people have to say about White Cannibal Queen. I think the lady in the film is very... she displays her assets very well in this movie. And you see them all throughout the movie. That's the one plus to this movie. So that's all I've got to say about White Cannibal Queen. Again, number 493 in the VS line. If you like this kind of content, be sure to like and subscribe. Hit the bell below to be notified on all future videos, and I'll see you next time.